Hey, pull that to work. What we got for them? What they mama gonna say? What they daddy gonna say? Who's sweet? Who's sweet? Who's sweet? Who's sweet? How y'all feel? How y'all feel? Hey, pull that to work. What we got for them? What they mama gonna say? What they daddy gonna say? Who's sweet? Who's sweet? Who's sweet? Who's sweet? How y'all feel? How y'all feel? Hey, pull that to work. What we got for them? What they mama gonna say? What they daddy gonna say? Who's sweet? Who's sweet? Who's sweet? Who's sweet? How y'all feel? How y'all feel? Hey, pull that to work. What we got for them? What they
My brother's street. Oh Lord.
How old do you think they were? About what? They look like about 7U, 8U.
Something like that, dog. Them boys, they ain't even them 80 pounders.
Can you tell what they were saying?
Yeah, we about to knock a ninja shoes loose. Now that's at the little registration weigh-in, like, bro.
That's it. Friendly fire, right?
So here's the thing, man. Shout out to everybody before we get started. This is gonna be a quick one, man. We had some technical difficulties. We do apologize, man. It is storming in Orlando, man. My internet was down. It's tripping. It's back up. Yada, yada, yada. Here we go. This is Hayes Street. We are in Africa, South Africa, that is, on the beach, baby. So we was underwater yesterday. We bought the submarine. We parked that at the Miami Marina. We jumped on the PJ. Now we in South Africa, y'all. Check it out. They go to beaches of South Africa. Cape Town, that is. Anyway, I titled mine. I don't know what you titled yours, but I titled my side of the street, is youth football more about the kids or the adults? What you got yours titled at?
Is youth football more about the kids or the adults? Youth football, have we went too far?
All right. And the reason we're bringing this up, because I have been seeing a lot of clips of youth football. And I guess my maturity, my age, being in the coaching profession, I don't see it the same way anymore, right? You know, I guess when you're in it, you don't realize it so far, like the youth side of it. But as I go, I look at some stuff, it's cringeworthy, dog, when it comes to the shorties. And I know a lot of people don't understand it or see it, but from a safety perspective, are they teaching the kids? This, that, and the third. Not saying that they're not good coaches out there doing great things, but we're just talking in general. And then on my thumbnail, I said winning over teaching. Do you agree with that? Winning is more important than teaching?
Well, in South Florida, I know it's been like that for a long time. 80% of the coaches, 80%, 90% of them, right. They have not figured out how to toe that line between teaching and winning. Yeah, it's been like that for a minute.
And I bring this up, and I think this is a good time. Something I think we've been talking about for a while. There's always been some bigger news or big news that pops off that day that's kind of trending. I put it that way. And so now I guess it's kind of maybe a slow day, a lot of first day of practices going on around college. So we said, man, let's knock this thing out. But this really your wheelhouse, right? I mean, some of your larger view videos are from youth football. You follow these guys. You've been following some of today's NFL stars from when they were in Little League, man. So.
Of course. Yeah, I mean.
You talk to us. I'll answer questions.
It started. it started, but I'll just bounce back on you, piggyback off you when we come to the coaching aspect and probably how you should be coaching a 7-year-old or 8-year-old. Yeah, youth football started because I wanted to show people how serious football was. In South Florida, Dave Broward. That was the whole reason to start it. Not necessarily to say that it was off the chain, but it just was more passionate. I moved to North Carolina. I was in the military there, and I saw youth football in North Carolina, and it looked like youth soccer in Miami or something. It looked like looked like rec ball. It looked like summer camp. It looked like playing football at summer camp. Somebody that went and brought some equipment. It wasn't serious at all. Like the area I was in, I was like, oh no! Like when I get back to Miami, I'm gonna show Mama standing at the gate talking about, you better hit my fucking baby like that again, or jump across the fucking gate. And I wanted to show that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that even Friday Night Tights when it was on from Texas to me appeared to be watered down compared to the passion on a Friday night in South Florida. Yeah, so that was the whole purpose of starting Hayes. And I think with social media, the adding of social media, the trash talking of the grown-ups to coaches, winning and gambling. Winning and gambling. When money gets involved, sometimes the things involved become expendable. I'm gonna give you an example. When I used to breed pit bulls, they were called Amstaff. They was registered with the AKC. They was the first pit bulls ever to be registered with the AKC. They called them American Staffordshire Terriers. When you would get, well, it doesn't matter what type of pit bull. Even the ones who were made it with the ADBA, what was the name of it? When you would get your pit bull, it will come with a family tree, bro. You could see his granddaddy. You could see his grandmother. Yeah. You could see they rank, and they were grand champions. You could go all the way back, and you could see where they came from. It would actually come with it. You know what I'm saying? And you kept it because it was a very valuable paper to have because it showed your dog and where he came from. They never let the dogs fight to death back in those days because the dog was more valuable for another fight or another breed. Yeah. When money got involved, right? When too much money, when the money got too high, let's say that, the dogs became expendable. That makes sense? It was almost like, almost like he ain't a winner. Boom, more money, we go get another dog. Kind of like the NIL in college football. When you add money to it, the players become expendable. Yeah. So when that happens, the money becomes the thing, and the dogs become expendable. The betting on youth football, if you got 20,000 on the game, I don't give a fuck if they 9, 10, or 8. That's what's important right now. You feel what I'm saying? It takes a real grounded person to be able to balance that. All right, man, I lost 20,000, man, but I got little JJ in the game. No, bro. No. When I ran my own tournaments, Hayes, with War Ready and stuff, I realized 2 things. I could be checking the field. I could walk on the field. I can tell you instantly which coach is losing. How do I know?
They face, they demeanor. They hot.
They saying the ref. They talk about the ref.
The ref cheat. Oh, man, the ref cheating us, dog. Yeah.
Instantly, dog. Instantly. I know who loses. And I didn't realize that, dog. When I was I did not realize it. Instantly, I could see who's losing. He's saying the ref trip street. Man, y'all refs tripping. It's the same ref that ref high school football game, but they had when they got the refs from crackhead corner or something. All right, but it's fine. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Second thing, I started questioning, why is he? It's the first quarter. Why is he so fired up? It's the first quarter. It's 3-0. The emotion didn't match what was going on.
The scenario, yeah.
That's when it dawned on me, bro, that it was the money. It's the money. And once that get involved, so HBO came down here, did a special like in the 90s, and they cracked down on South Florida and they got us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they tricked the head man going in there and talking to him. He thought they was gonna talk about something else. And they came down on him, showed him videos of dudes betting, and a couple dudes got locked up from down here for betting and gambling, running a gambling ring. They said they had the kids' games on the ticket, on the gambling ticket. That's what they were saying. And that kind of calmed it down. Like it had to be done. Like really
right.
had to be done quietly. I was once in Atlanta, Hayes, and I heard a guy yell at a kid at halftime and say, "Hey man, y'all gotta cover the spread." It's like 10U.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if them kids know what the spread is, though, but I heard him yell that across the gate, and that's only because they haven't been caught yet.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Right. So if those things coming in play is what kind of gets it away from the essence of what it probably should be. Like the kids learning and teaching them for the next level. We win, we lose. That's okay. But if you got money on it, man, now it's like, all right, next year I'm gonna buy your whole team. It turns into something else.
And here's the thing. You said something real important. It takes a grounded person. And when you coach at that particular level, right? When you coach at that particular level, you have to be willing to lose some games to teach some lessons. And if you're a true competitor, it's hard to do that. It's hard to put poor little Timmy in the game to teach the best player that he can't do the wrong things, to teach him at 8, 9, 10 years old. Like, it's a fine line. You're right. But your competitive spirit says, I want to win this game because you need to have the talking rights, trash talking, whatever. And that's what's important. You know what I'm saying? That's what's important. And so with that being said, bro, it's like, if you focus that much on the winning, unfortunately, something's going to suffer, which is the teaching. And what I mean the teaching is not just the fundamentals and technique, but the teaching of the game, of how to compete, of how to persevere through adversity, all of those different type of things. You know what I'm saying? Because they're so young, they 8, 9, 10 years old, you know?
I ran into a few coaches, bro, and they had philosophies. They had these philosophies where I realized that it wasn't about winning all the time to them. It was more about the process of ending up where you need to end up at the end of the season, right? Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like, it's almost kind of like, hey man, we'll take a trip to Maryland. We're probably gonna take an L, right? And I ran it. Rod Mack was like that. Hey man, it's to me, he used to be like, to me, it's not about winning all the time. It's about the competition. Like that's what makes, you know what I'm saying? It's about the competition of going up there and seeing if your guys can stand in that paint and what it makes out of them and what it turns them into game 4. You know what I'm saying? And this is game 1. And he kind of talks like that. And I once met a 7-on-7 coach, bro, who basically was like, Street, like, what am I yelling for? Whatever's going on out there, even though I'm allowing it or I taught it. Dog, and he had this whole philosophy, dog, of coaching, dog, and I just thought it was so, dog, I thought it was so, and he played for the University of Miami. He told me his job was to wake Willie Williams up every morning when he was there.
I tell you, people
I forget his
that.
name. No, dog, he had this philosophy of kind of like, he never got angry. Man, it was all, everything's a teaching moment. These are
because he understands the
14-year-olds.
He understands the assignment. Real quick, you said Rod Mack. Let the people know who Rod Mack is, because some people don't know.
Rod Mack played for the University of Miami, and he coached that Miami Garden Ravens team with Jeremiah and JoJo, and he has another team right now. You know what I'm saying? I think they're 12U or something like that. He brought them up from 9U, and they're damn good again. And he does it with the same. He's not I don't know if I ever seen him yell. Not yell. I've been seeing him with the hammer, like say something before the game. I don't know if I ever seen him like
out of control. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
No, I don't.
There's standard coach yelling, and then there's like irate. You know what I mean? I get what you're saying. Zoe, what's up with you, boy? Where you been, boy? Be safe out there on that road, Zoe. Shout out to you, brother. Hurricane Zoe in the building now. So what's up? But let me ask you this, man.
Coach Patterson. How you know Coach Patterson, dog? Nassau John, where you from? Well, he took me back to 85 pounds.
But you had a lot of folks out there. Yeah, it was also he in Canada, boy. Eat that bacon, boy. That Canadian bacon. But anyway, no, like I'm saying, I think, like, okay. So where I was coaching, even at Norland, North Dade was right there on the same field. Basically, it was just a fence between us, but they was on the same field. And I used to see some drills. Like, one of the biggest drills I think is a crime when they put these young kids 10, 15 yards apart running at each other full speed, dog. See, for most people, they don't see that. They're like, oh, that's football. And again, I get it. But I think as I got older, right, you know better, you do better. If I'm teaching tackling, I don't need 15 yards apart. 5 yards, believe this or not, is enough to teach tackling. I don't need the speed and all of that to get there, because all you're going to do is end up breaking something, because the more speed you get, the more this, so forth and so on. And you're talking about straight line speed. We ain't talking about a guy juking, maneuvering through things that slow you down.
Right.
And I see these kids at 15 yards apart just running full speed at each other, dog. And I come to realize, and we talking about kids. Show me a NFL or even hell, a college. Now this is a college where they got players 15 yards apart running at each other full speed.
What's the good? How far should they be? 5
yards is good enough. Toe on the 5 yard line is perfect, because you're not teaching speed, you're teaching tackling. You see what I'm saying? And think about this. It's perfect. Let me ask you this. When the last time you saw two guys in a football game go 15 yards straight at each other?
It don't happen often. I thought it don't happen often.
If you do it, it's an angle. It's an angle tackle. It's not going to be straight up. Think about this. Even in ISO play, right? Think about what I'm about to tell you. A linebacker meet the fullback in a hole. That's probably about 5 yards.
Right.
That's about 5 yards. No, you can see drills on here. I don't know if we can find them.
Let's go. Let's go.
Go get him, Brad.
This is good right here. I love
this. He said, nephew, run him over, LeMay. You know we finna do that with him. Go get him, LeMay.
That's good. That's good right there.
That's good. Good boy.
That's good. That's angle tackling. I'm talking about 15 yards straight ahead.
They're in Chicago. There's some guys out of Chicago, dog. Their videos be so funny to me, dog. It remind me of us like a long time ago.
Yeah. He even pulled them back.
But that's not far apart.
Yeah, they're not.
They're not far apart. Nah, they're not. I didn't realize that when I made the video.
Yeah, they're not that far apart. But you got some dudes like, but you got some dudes 15 yards straight up hitting each other like, yeah, dog. Like some of them videos crazy. I'll see if I can find one. Because remember, if your job is to teach tackling, You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right.
Let me see if I can find one.
Bro, see, one thing, the problem is in South Florida, let's say South Florida, coaches, youth football coaches ain't getting paid. High school coaches barely getting paid.
Yeah.
So for them guys to go out there and take their time and go out there, sometimes it's almost like you can't, like how much can you insult them? Like they're taking their time. A lot of times it turns into them taking their money and putting it into the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, how much can you hold them responsible for? That's why I don't ever really come down on them too hard. But at the age of 7 or 8, it's almost like as an 8-year-old, like, why are you yelling at the quarterback? Like he was supposed to get the training at 6 or something. You know what I'm saying? You are the trainer. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Okay, he messing it up over and over again. You are the one that's supposed to get him together for his next level.
Right. So he go perfect. Right. No.
He supposed to came to you. He supposed to came to you, right. Cam more than somebody.
Yeah. Like and that's a perfect example, right? Here go one on TikTok right here. Hey, Rod, real quick, Rod, didn't you hit me up about wanting to participate in something? Email me if that's you. If that's you, Rod, appreciate you, dog. Here's a perfect one, right? Let's take a look at this. The other kid not even in the picture, dog.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
Now the difference between that tackle, see how the energy is broken up. It's side, blah, blah, blah. This is a straight headline, bro. Bro, the other dude still ain't in the camera angle. And that's what you get. That's what you get. Like, that was straight headshot. Look at that kid. Look at his body, dog.
What's the, yeah. I mean, I don't.
It's just because you're bringing so much speed behind it. Now, that same impact could happen, but at 5 yards, it's not enough. You haven't generated enough speed. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've never really had a shorty out there like that. I had a stepson I took out to play football. I never really had a shorty out there. I wonder how the parents feel. You know what I'm saying? How the parent. Well, I know as a dad, I just be. Yeah, as a dad, I just be. You know what I'm saying? As long as my son don't quit, I'm good with it.
There you go.
I saw that one go.
Come on, man.
Listen, first of all, them shorties, a lot of time they don't be hurt. Their feelings be hurt.
No, I agree with that. But I agree with that. No, I agree with that. But so only thing I'll say about this drill, start him 1 yard behind the old lineman.
Right.
So now he's got to make a move and start a defender 1 yard behind the old lineman. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's almost like they're trying to create a collision.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You basically funneled him in. You funneled this running back in. He gonna pick the side, and it's a fish in the barrel right here. He got to stay between his bag, and he got to stay between his old lineman. There's a fish in the barrel for the D-line, for the defender.
On NCAA, you could spin move out of there. You can spin move right now, right? You can spin move right now, dog.
Hey, and the dude behind the camera don't make it no better. Ooh.
Ooh, I think I posted all these. What is that on TikTok?
Yeah, I'm just flipping through
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Head to the side. Nice.
See, for them, that's and I said 5 yards. That's probably about 5, but they're so small, so their steps are smaller. Bring them into the, you know what I'm saying?
Head to the side. Nice.
He's saying nice, but that ain't no good tackle. You just knocked him down. You see what I'm saying?
so nothing good coming out of that for the defender. The defender, there's nothing good come out of it.
They ran into each other. Watch. He won.
Hands to the side. Nice.
No wrap up. He talking about nice. But you supposed to try to tackle this dude, bend your hips.
Hands to the side.
What I'm saying is he never
that means he's the more aggressive one, right?
He's just a bigger kid, probably. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You just caught him slipping. I don't know. Like I said, bro, I just look at it and I like here. Bro, look how far these kids apart, dog.
Right. Right.
Straight gas, nigga. I'm on all the smoke. I just told y'all to
try to break. Neither one of them wanted no pressure. Because I try to break up the audio so they don't get us. But what I was saying was neither one of them wanted the pressure. So you didn't teach any tackling. Watch. There's no tackling being taught here. Look at dog number 9 powering up. Look, both of them just get down and that's it. You haven't taught anything. That's all I was saying. Yeah.
Right. I think we all grew up in that though. You played football, hey?
Yeah. No, you all grew up in that with Scott Lake. Who's that Scott Lake with Coach Chick and Coach Blunt? But
that's not part.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is I get it. I understand that. But it's just like anything else, right? As we know better, we gotta try to do better. Especially what we know with head concussions and all that stuff. And you talking about shorties now. That's all I'm saying. Right? I get the tough man mentality. I get it. Blah, blah, blah. Woo, woo, woo. But bro, people still don't realize, dog, you could break your neck out here like this. You know, it's still a game, dog. It's still a dangerous game. You know what I mean? Still a dangerous game, bro.
The question is, how much can you ask of these coaches, man, that's out here like giving their time? Like it's
a rule. Hey,
like,
coach, when we do any drill, we don't do drills more than this amount of yard. It's no different than any other rules that you put in place. That's it. Just make it a rule. Now, do that mean they're gonna follow it always? Probably not. But at least make it a rule, right? They gotta follow other rules.
Football down here has gotten a lot softer though. Like when I just go around to high school practices and stuff like that. St. Thomas is like watching a college practice. Like they thudding. It ain't none of that. It's a lot of teaching. Yeah, it's like, and a lot of them have backed off when it comes to the hitting and practice and stuff like that. We survived that, dog. Like how, you know what I'm saying? How?
Luckily, that's the word. Luckily,
how did the best players on the team make it to Saturday? You know what I'm saying? Make it to Friday night in high school, like when the practices was so. It was some Iron Man shit. It really was.
It really was, dog. It really was. But I understand the mentality. I do. But I'll say this too. It also went a lot of money on the line, right? How many people, if we really did a study, how many people lost their best player in practice? Why you think they came up with this rule? Hey, bro. Hey, dog. We ain't finna practice you. Bro, imagine if Chaminade lost Jeremiah Smith and JoJo Trader in practice.
Yeah. Pretty bad, dog.
Because I want to prove that my safety. You understand? Dog, do you know walkthrough? Dog, you know they used to do a walkthrough street?
What?
Full gear. I have full, most people do walkthrough with just a helmet. Hell no. You know why? Lost a kid to a broken collarbone going for a pass and the other kid face mask hit him right there. He didn't do it intentionally, just going for the ball. Because again, they don't know how to practice.
Right.
So guess what? We going light, but we full gear just to protect our bodies. And the kids hated it. I said, but you'll love it when you get to play Friday night versus being, guess what, somebody fall, helmet hit you in the knee and knock your kneecap out of place. And now you can't play the rest of the season.
And now
That's
you're
all.
done. I mean, but and when people think about betting on these games, I'm talking about. I mean, I've heard all type of crazy. I've heard crazy numbers for you football games, bro.
Oh, yeah.
20,000.
I heard 50 stacks at Job Corps. I heard 50 stacks at Job Corps before.
Damn,
at the Job Corps. 50 stacks.
Damn, that was a while ago. But we're talking about, dog, like. We're talking about like, but a lot of people, if you're not from here, bro, you don't understand. Like, it get crazy. Watch this. Like, watch.
Shout out to the Footballville.
The atmosphere at this game, bro. Like, let me show you. Like,
bro, they got the cheerleader, the 24K dancing.
Look at this, bro. Look at this. This is like an AU game, dog. The Golden Army. It was maybe 5,000 people out here, bro. No stands. Just standing. Like, jit with the kid. Look at this, man. Look at this.
Yeah. No, I get it, bro.
Like they were like 8, dog.
That's funny, man.
Yeah, dog. I mean, this one scene went viral when Big Boy kicked the field goal to win the game. He's a real big kid, and it went viral, man. People right here, people posted it everywhere.
No, people that ran on the field.
Bro, listen, it literally is about 5,000 people out there, bro. Literally, dog.
Bro,
literally about, yeah. So this you can't, the stakes be high. You know what I'm saying? It be high, money or not. And I had a kid just telling me, man, he kid at Miami, I forgot who was telling me that, like, playing in a big game didn't really bother him because of what he had been through at Central. I think it was Bain. He was saying that, like, been playing in big games my whole life, like, right. In those type of atmospheres.
No, and it's good. Like Drew said, what's a good age to start a kid with tackle football? You can start them early. I'm just simple. I don't think there's an age problem there. I just think you got to make sure. This is my opinion. At that age, teach them the game. Like, what I'm saying is, teach them the true fundamentals. Right? In my opinion, what it is, 5 years old. I don't even know what it's called now because we used to do pounds.
Yeah, like 80 super Pee-wees.
Yeah, at that level, no. What's tackling? What's this? What's lining up? I ain't saying they got to be an all-star, but teach them the true fundamentals of the game. You know, and that's all I'm saying. That's where I'm getting at with it.
I don't like, if I had a son, bro, I wouldn't start him early. I don't see the purpose of starting him early. I've seen some guys start their kid late. Teach them, let them play flag, let them play soccer, let them get these other skill sets, right? I wouldn't start them early. I don't see a purpose of playing football that long. When like you just said, the fundamentals. Like, the fundamentals is what need to be learned. You know what I'm saying? The footwork and all of that stuff. I don't really see a purpose of them having to play that long. I would say, I don't know. You can start them at 10, man, maybe 11. Sapp get on me. Warren Sapp get on me all the time. Street, man, why are you putting up kids? Like, listen, bro, these kids should not be playing tackles till they 12. He get on me all the time about that, bro.
I ain't no problem with that till middle school. Yeah, I can deal with
Warren
that.
Sapp. So
10,
he's saying
11.
it for a reason. He's saying it for a reason. He's saying it for a reason. You know what I'm saying? But that's how he feel. He feel, what's the name? She never wanted to come on the show because she said she just didn't advocate for youth football coaches and and how it was. She just didn't like how youth football was. What's her name? What's the cornerback name played for the Dolphins? His wife got him out of there. Grimes, yeah, Miko Grimes. I always try to get her to come on the show. She wouldn't come on the show because how she felt about youth football.
I mean, so you got a valid point, dog. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but you got a valid point because here in Florida, well, at least South Florida, that is, and even here in Central Florida, there are probably hardly none of very few middle school football teams. So everything is run through the parks, unlike other states where they may have middle school ball. So, no, to your point, I don't have a problem with, like you saying, maybe, 10, 11, 12, or whatever the case may be in that sense, because it is what it is. But a lot of people, I think, as we starting to learn more from the medical side, that shot that kid took, he take 5, 6, 7 more of those shots. That's a car. Let me ask you this. If that kid was hit like that with that same speed of anything else, everybody else would be like, damn, why you did that to him like that? That's the same kind of hit that kid just took at that age. Because one, nobody taught him how to even protect himself from a tackling standpoint. He just running into him like this, face to face, So,
yeah.
Yeah.
So listen, bro, let's get up out of here, man. I got the Hurricane Space to jump on today's first day of practice.
Yeah. We got a show today, man. I don't see how.
Huh?
You got I don't see.
I know I've been on Kamala, man. I've been on Kamala for all week long, seemed like it, man. But I don't see. I don't see how it's brought you by Investor Die, man. IOD Squad. If you ever thought about investing in the stock market, man, come check us out. We put up plays. We put up stocks every day. We put out plays. You can just watch us invest, jump in what we jump in. It's up to you. We're not stock advisors. We're not invest advisors. We're not certified at. We let you watch us invest, and you can just follow what we do. We just show you what we do. Crypto, we talk about all that. So if you ever thought about getting involved with that stuff, man, even if you just got in the platform, you ain't got the money yet, you just want to come learn because it's a learning curve. It's a new world, but you'll thank me later. 786-45-9499 Investor Digest. Text us IOD Squad. We'll send you a link. It's like my third day talking about Kamala, right? We was talking about Megan Thee Stallion. We was talking about Megan Thee Stallion perform, but says Kamala Harris transgender inmate surgery funding proposal. Says Harris transgender. Kamala wants to use taxpayer funds to pay for transgender surgery for prison inmates.
What is this coming from, though? That's her talking about
it. Let's see.
I was Attorney General. I learned that the California Department of Corrections, which was a client of mine, I didn't get to choose my clients.
Right, a client of the Attorney General.
A client of the Attorney General, of the Office of Attorney General, that they were standing in the way of surgery.
For prisoners.
And there was a specific case. And when I learned about the case, I worked behind the scenes to not only make sure that that transgender woman got the service she was deserving. So it wasn't only about that case. I made sure that they changed the policy in the state of California so that every transgender inmate in the prison system would have access to the medical care that they desired and need. And I believe it was not only, I know it was just.
That's a stretch, ain't it? Straight clickbait, dog. I see what she's saying, and then I see how they try to spin it.
Right.
Yeah. Straight clickbait.
So that's the okay. Yeah, because that's what I be trying to figure out. Like stuff that said, the headline. That's why I said, where's this coming from? Right? Again, AI is crazy. I'm not saying she did or didn't say it. It looks like her mouth is moving properly compared to the AI portion of this deal. So
yeah, I think what she's saying sounds real, but then they took the prison part of it and just said, well, taxpayer money pays for prisoners to do everything, and then they just flipped it into that.
Correct.
It's just
Okay.
that it's just flipping into that.
Yeah, I just want to make. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, you know.
And why is this on my timeline? Why is all this not to be all this Trump crap?
They got your information somewhere.
First day out. I don't know, dog. That's a hurricane promotion. First day out. That sounds kind of inmate-ish, don't it?
First day out. Hey. I feel, hey, it's the first day out.
You got I don't see how?
I don't see how, because I think it fits with what we were talking about today. And I think it actually it goes exactly with what we were talking about. My I don't see how is brought to you by the Fantasy League. Let me pull this up so we can see right quick. I ain't gonna go over it too long. But the Fantasy League, real quick, make sure if you want to join our Fantasy League, I put a link in the description. 25 get you 225, 50 get you 450, 100 get you 900. You could join all three, join one. The 25 is actually, I think it's one spot left. One spot. So you could join that on Cash App dollars. All the information is in the description, y'all. Just go in the description, because I know we kind of running short on time. Plus, I'll be right back on with the Miami Show. Street will be over there. We'll throw it in the Discord and all of the good stuff. So mine is brought to you by that. Let me pull this up, man. Lord of mercy. What is going on here? Parent confronts coach. Let's see what we're talking about.
I can't hear it, Hayes. Is it me?
Shout out to poor little Timmy in the building. Hey, but that is how these parents be trying.
Hey, wait up, Hayes. We can't hear. We couldn't hear it. Do it again.
Y'all couldn't hear it? Oh man, I was sitting up here enjoying it, man.
I was trying to tell you I couldn't hear it. You was so into the video.
My bad. I was looking at it. All right, here we go.
That boy locked in.
Let me see if y'all can hear this.
Get warmed up.
You good?
Hey, Coach, you got a minute?
Yeah.
What's up? Look, my son's Timmy over there, and he's been on the bench all season.
That's where he helps the team most.
On the bench?
Yes, sir.
I was an All-American back in my day, myself, and Timmy got those same genes in him, so I'm a little confused.
Maybe you're not the father.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know. Ask your wife.
What?
Look, the kid can't play. He's sorry. He's trash. He's garbage. I don't know how to say it. He's cheeks. He's buns. He's washed.
Coach, you keep talking like this situation is going to be brought off the field.
That'll be more action than Timmy's going to get all season. I need that aggression out of him.
Timmy, we're done. Come on.
All right, y'all, let's get one.
Bro, I love that, because that's exactly how it be, dog. The kid be bad, and they be like, well, listen, I tell that story all the time. Boy, I had a parent come to me. Why you not playing, coach? Ma'am, he not ready, ma'am. Trust me. Okay. All right, watch this. Hey, mom, make sure you got your camera out. Go ahead. Hey, Timmy, they finna run this post ball on you. All right, coach. Guess what? Post ball. All you seen was what? Armpits and band. I said, Mom, you got that on camera? Fuck you, coach. No problem. You right. He cheats.
He cheats.
I tell him, come on over here behind the white line. Coach can protect you behind the white line. I can't do nothing for you when you're out there, dog.
He cheats.
Yeah. But anyway, man, that's where it is. That's what it's going to be, man. We're going to jump on here for Canes here in a little bit. I know y'all got a Cane space. Y'all jump in the Cane space in between time, make it happen. But with all that being said, we in South Africa, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. 173 in the building and climbing. First day of practice for the Canes in. Football season is here. You can smell it in the air. How? Because it rained every day. When it rained every day, it lets you know football season is around the corner. That's all I could tell you. But anyhow, Street, any last words?
Nah, bro. Let's get on up out of here. That's Africa, man. That's crazy. I would have thought that was somewhere else.
South Africa, dog. Yeah.
Beautiful, man. They tricked us, man. Thought we was going.
They tricked us.
Yeah. They thought we thought every time we think of Africa, we think of crazy shit.
I don't want to let y'all know too that Elon Musk is an African. I just want to let y'all know that. Y'all, for a lot of people don't realize that he's an African.
He is African.
He's an African. Just let y'all know.
He is African.
All right. Let them know. We African American. He's South African. He's African, not even South African. He's African. Don't let people know that. Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah. All right, man. We out of here, man. We just stirred the pot a little bit. Got people saying, hey, we might need to do that, Street. We might need to bring that segment in too. Things that Arsenio Hall make people say,
Things that make you say,
Yeah, we need to drop one of them in there every now and then.
That'd be an interesting segment, dog.
Yeah, things that make you say, Like this. I got one to make you say, Footballville mama so strong, she picked up them palm trees right there and planted them herself while they were full grown. We out of here. Peace.
That's Coach Dave's mama right